Okay, so I'm speaking now to Sherry from California. You had a nice post, similar issue to others. You had just one counterfeit complaint. You're on Amazon for a long time. Tell me a little bit about your business and what happened the past few weeks.
Well, I started on Amazon 10 years ago when textbook the big thing on Amazon. And I grew my business over the years, little by little, and, had different goals and met those goals. And more recently, I have sold tens of thousands of books over the past 10 years on Amazon for sure. I've also added wholesale toys to the mix as well. But more recently, in June, I received a notification from the rights owner that one of my books was counterfeit, which I couldn't believe that claim because number one, I have a rigorous inspection um, plan for all of the books. I 100% inspect every single book coming in. I train anybody who touches those books on I have a thick quality manual. I send them. They have to train rigorously on all of those points. So to say that there was a counterfeit really took me aback. So at that point, Amazon shut down the ASINs of that book, and then they shut down the ASINs of all of the other textbooks that were considered, popular or maybe high counterfeit possibility. They didn't shut me down as a seller yet, but then in the summer, I was actually expecting, I was 6 to 9 months pregnant while I was pulling back all of these books. And I didn't really want to handle all of that inventory, but unfortunately, I had to. I had to do all the heavy lifting myself. I also have a full-time job. My goal has actually been to get rid of that full-time job so that I could stay home with my kids. Um, Being that I was about to have a baby, that was really important to me. My daughter was born in September, and 2 weeks after she was born, I received an email from Amazon saying that my account had been shut down.
Okay, so let me
So this,
let me summarize this. So you're on Amazon for 10. First of all, congratulations on the baby.
thank you.
You're on Amazon for 10 years. You sold around 10,000 books. You're doing everything humanly possible, including the sourcing. You told me to make sure that everything is sourced properly. You said you agree with the premise that Amazon should shut down the ASIN, even based on the allegations, because they can't get involved. Since you had those two complaints during the weeks and until you got suspended, in that 2 week span, you didn't get any new complaints, right?
Correct. I had zero new complaints after that. So I was selling for, almost 3 months between the time that they first notified me of the complaint and the time that they shut down my account. And I had zero complaints. And in the entire 10 years before that, zero counterfeit complaints, period,
I mean,
in any kind.
you haven't suspended in 10 years?
I've never been suspended before.
Wow. Okay,
This was the first.
so, so 2 weeks passed. Out of 10,000 books, you have two unsubstantiated counterfeit complaints, as far as we know, and you're suspended. And this has caused such. This has caused. I mean, it changed your plans in life because you were planning on staying home with your new child, and because of this possible unsubstantiated claim, probable unsubstantiated claim, you have to change your plans, and now you cannot be home with your baby and do this at home full time. And how's the communication been with Amazon? Horrific.
Um, it's been almost like I call it the closed door approach. I am used to dealing with a lot of large companies because of my position at my other job. It's like a guessing game. You send them an email, and I had sent them my first plan of action back in June, and I didn't hear back from them until August when they told me that my account was under review. So that's 2 months. 2 months where I could have been planning something and I hear back nothing from them. And then 30 days after that, they shut down my account for that same original complaint back in June. So the
Right. So
communication hasn't been great.
right. So that's ridiculous. And I mean, at August you were not suspended, so you didn't really care. But what's ridiculous is now you have that one old complaint, you send an email, and then you got to just hope and pray somebody responds, and then a week comes, and you got to respond. They need greater detail, right? Because you're missing a word, or
Right. And we're emailing an unknown person. We don't know if this person is reading, if they've received it. And we don't get any status updates until, here's the final answer. It's
right, but
just very strange how they do business.
right. It's very strange and it's very frustrating, and you probably buy a lot on Amazon too, and you're disappointed.
Yeah. So, I mean, it has really devastated us because I was hoping to finally be able to fulfill. I live in a very high cost of living area. So for me to replace my income has been, 10 years in the making. And finally, I was just there
Yeah,
to
yeah.
where I could
Yes,
walk away.
I'm gonna see if I can get it in front of the right eyes. You deleted those ASINs with the alleged counterfeit, right? You deleted that.
I did, yes.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can get it in front of the right eyes and hopefully get resolution very quickly. Okay. And we'll see. We'll hope for the best. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.